Well, almost went down. As you can see, between the rocks and the branches, it makes it a little difficult at times. Okay, I just finished up doing some riding, doing some testing on the FLO Lowering foot pegs, and then also this is a YZ450F, and I just put in the FX springs in it because I use it mostly for off-road. So my final thoughts, first off, I want to touch on the suspension. Darren, thanks again. I appreciate you and Corey. The FX springs are the perfect package for this bike, and when I say that, I personally prefer the semi-close ratio transmission in the woods, even though a lot of people will say, well, you know, you really want the lower first gear for tight technical stuff. And I don't do a lot of tight technical stuff. I have a 2-stroke for that, but I love this in the fast and flowing. And the close ratio transmission really makes a difference, you know, in between corners and whatnot. So I do love that. The other issue that I had with the FX model, I always felt like I was in too low gear in second gear, but then in too high gear in third. It seemed like there was a big gap. And this seems to work out perfect. So anyway, going to the FX springs, M9 suspension has done the revalve on it, and it is just amazing. FLO lowering foot pegs. I don't notice much of a difference as them dropping down, because they only go down 2 millimeters, but then they go back 12. The one thing that I really do notice is that it really opens up the cockpit. And so any review you see, if anybody is over, say, 5'10" or more, they really complain about how the cockpit and the rider triangle just feels so cramped. And so moving it back 12 millimeters makes a huge difference, and it just kind of opens things up. If you've ever sat on a Honda and then sat on a Yamaha, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This feels like a lot more like a Honda now in the rider triangle than what it did, you know, before. So that definitely was a huge improvement. I ordered those through FLO Motor Racing, and if you watch, typically you can find like a 10% off coupon somewhere, and so I was able to get 10% off on that, so that definitely helped a little bit. But I think it ended up being like $167 with that 10% off, so definitely would recommend that. But anyway, this is almost like the perfect setup for riding woods. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, please take the time to like and subscribe. I do put out weekly content. Obviously you can see it's been raining here, it's extremely wet, and I have plenty of other videos that I'll post from today that you can see some of the other conditions and trails and stuff that I rode. So anyway, thanks again, have a great day.